Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So this is a little bit of a late video for this topic, which is update 9.0. Sorry about that, had quite a few things that just happened and I really just wasn't in the mood to make videos. And I do sound a little different in this video. That's fine, don't worry about it. It should be should be back to normal in a couple days. But yeah, this is going to be my update 9.0 video, and this update looks absolutely incredible. There are so many awesome things coming this update. We're going to start here with the Japanese heavy line, and then we're going to move on to some of the other things that are coming out this update. But yeah, this looks to be one of my favorite updates of all time. So first thing we have here is the tier 5 picture of a tier 5 Japanese heavy tank that's going to be coming to the game. If you guys want to see these pictures, these are from the Blitz Post Discord server. So yeah, that's where I got these pictures from. And yeah, so this is the tier 5. I mean, pretty generic tier 5. There's not much to say about it. I'm not really going to talk about these tanks too much. The only interesting thing about this tier 5 is it actually has a 280 alpha gun with like a 12-second reload, so pretty similar to the Gargoyle. But you know, this I think is a heavy tank. I actually don't know. Is this a heavy tank or is this a medium tank? I don't see anywhere. Anyway, but yeah, that's the tier 5. You can always pause the video or screenshot these statistics if you want to. Here we have the tier 6, which is going to be the Junu. This thing is going to have 1700 DPM, 220 alpha gun. It's funny that you're actually going down alpha for this tier. And then a 7.67 reload time. Yeah, this looks like a pretty generic, you know, average tier 6 tank. Nothing too special about it. Here we have the tier 7. Does that have the same name? Oh, okay, no. The Ju 2 instead of the Junu. This is going to have a 10-second reload for 310 alpha, 1700 DPM, about the same DPM. Probably some little bit of a better armor. It's got those side plates on the side of the turret. Nothing too special here, though. I really don't know how these tanks perform. If anyone has open tests, they would have to let me know. But yeah, I don't know how these perform too well, or if they're, you know, really good or really bad. Here we have the tier 8, the Chu C. I have Chai C, maybe. I can't really pronounce these well. Here, this tank looks quite interesting. It's got pretty good looking turret and whole armor here on the stats, as well 2100 DPM with a 310 alpha gun as well, but 8.63 second reload. So yeah, this looks pretty interesting. This might be a pretty good tank. It's hard to tell, but it seems to have pretty decent armor and a pretty decent gun. Next up, we have the tier 9, the Type 68. And here we are getting to the bigger tanks. We got 2,100 HP on this guy. He's got 2.4k DPM. He got a 400 alpha gun and a 9.81 second reload. It looks to be a pretty decent tier 9. I think it's going to have, you know, good turret armor probably. It almost reminds me looking kind of like an AE Phase 1. Well, I doubt this will be anywhere near as OP as an AE Phase 1 though. But yeah, that's kind of what this tank reminds me of. And here we have the tier 10, the Type 71. This tank is got 2,600 HP, 2.5k or so DPM, 9.38 second reload for 400 alpha. Now, the thing I find interesting about this is you see it literally has almost the exact same gun as the tier 9. Like, the DPM is basically the same, which I think is kind of, you know, it should be better. It should have more like a 9-second or even an 8-point-something second reload, in my opinion. More than just like a half-second quicker for the gun. I really think it should be, you know, quite a bit better than that. And it's got like literally 5mm more pin, which, yeah, I think they probably could have buffed this gun a little bit more than they did. The tank's okay. It's decent. There's nothing, you know, incredible about it. By any means. It's going to be a pretty decent tank, but I will definitely still be grinding till it as quick as possible. So yeah, that's pretty much the Japanese line, everyone. Pretty interesting, and looking forward for it to come out. One of the longest lines I've seen recently. Alright, now we're moving on to probably actually my favorite thing of the update, and that is the new Castilla graphics. These are finally coming to the game. We're getting a graphics update, and I'm so happy that we're getting a graphics update. I mean, you can see the side-by-side pictures here. It is so much better. I mean, so much better. I mean, a lot of people have been talking about how the colors are a little bland, and not only do I think that they are a little bland, but also this map does have something to do with it. I'm sure other maps will have more vibrant colors, you know, and it will be a little bit different on each map. But yeah, the map, it's a little, you know, kind of like not quite poppy enough, but I'm, you know, not complaining at all. I think the buildings look really good. The you know, everything just looks really good on this map, and I'm very glad that they are updating it. I mean, you can see right here that they're also changing the map by a little bit, improving it. You can see now that this has an area kind of where you can go out there and snipe from now, that you won't just be falling off of. And then, you know, the water has been changed quite a bit. I think the new water looks really good as well. Another wall right there to, you know, have a better sniper position pretty much. And yeah, I think the rocks look really good too. Right here, we have a new rock right there. This is quite a big change right here, obviously on the other side of that position. Right there, we got the wall, and then we have some rocks right there. House is looking great. And then right here, the biggest change probably is going to be the water. I mean, look how much better that ravine looks. I mean, it's so much better. As well, you will no longer be able to drown in the water, I'm pretty sure, because I was looking in the Blitz post video, and he was not drowning. So I think that's pretty amazing. I think the drowning thing is absolutely stupid and should not exist on a map like this. So I'm very glad that's being fixed. Yeah, so that's the new map, everybody. That's Castilla. Only problem with this map, I would say, is going to be for older devices. I mean, it's going to probably not be able to, you know, really get good frames at all on this sort of graphics on a mobile device like an older phone or an older iPad or anything. If you're on a PC, you're pretty much fine, and if you're on a newer device, you'll be fine as well. But yeah, you might struggle with some older devices with these maps and might have to tone down the graphics. Other than that, just absolutely amazing, and I'm so glad that the maps are getting updated. So next up, we have the improved vertical stabilization, and we have the improved suspension. These are two new, whatever they're called, supplies? No, I don't know why I can't remember. They're the new, oh my, I can't remember. Anyway, these are the things that improve the statistics on your tank that aren't consumables. That's what they are. Anyway, we have two of them here. Improved vertical stabilization. This is going to give you more gun depression, which is quite interesting, and more gun elevation, which is, you know, not as useful, but still very interesting. And then we have improved suspension, which is going to make you go 3 kilometers an hour faster, turn much, much quicker, and have way better terrain resistance. So yeah, these two things right here are really good. Unfortunately, they're on the same area, so you can only pick from one, which is really unfortunate. And I mean, they're very good, both of them. It's really hard to choose between them. I think it really depends on your playstyle. If you're someone who wants to go hold down, you're going to want improved vertical stabilization. If you're someone who likes to flank or get moving quickly, you know, outflank other heavy tanks, you know, move around quickly, you really want to go for improved suspension. I'm probably going to have to try both to see which one I want more. I think I might be leaning towards improved suspension, though, just because that's some nice terrain cross and capacity and some great hold turn rate. As well, you go quite a bit faster. So yeah, both of these are looking pretty amazing, and I'm definitely glad those are getting implemented. And then the next thing we have is going to be an event. This is going to be just like the Black Friday event, where when you buy things in the store, you're going to get these tokens and be able to redeem them for tanks and crates here in this event. And the crates here, I believe, are guaranteed tier 8 to tier 10 tank, which is pretty amazing. But again, you're going to have to get way more of those tokens to get that crate. Otherwise, you can settle for something like the Kunstpanzer. I'll probably end up just getting the Kunstpanzer. Maybe I'll go for one of those crates if I want to, but probably not. And yeah, just this again is just an event where basically if you buy stuff in the store, you get some free bonuses. That's about it. And this next event here, we have Tankatron. I'm not actually sure how you earn the tokens for this. I'm not really sure. But I do believe you're going to be able to easily get the CS52 for free, I believe. You only have to get to level 8. I'm not sure what you need to get these levels. I don't know much about this event, but looks like you'll be able to get a free tank, and then as well some gold boosters and some premium time as well. So, you know, good event, and looks like a pretty good event, and maybe a free tank in there, which will be very nice. And here is just the last thing, which is just one picture of the whole new Japanese heavy tank line. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the video, everyone. This was quite a little bit longer of a video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's pretty much everything new coming in update 9.0. I mean, I can't even, it was like update 5.0. I remember that. It's been a while. I mean, that was 4 years ago. That's getting crazy. The game is getting old. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video and very excited for this new update. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.